What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Prosper back with another reaction video. In this video, I'm about to react to Russ, Chomp 2.5 EP. I'm excited to see what's up with this, bro. He just announced it, like randomly. You know what I mean? I did not think he was going to. I thought he was gonna drop Chomp 3 actually, right? And he decided to change it up, and I guess it's called 2.5 because there's no features on this, right? But the producer lineup is crazy, bro. It's him, Static Selecta, Havoc, Alchemist, Boy Wonder, Ninth Wonder. Crazy lineup of producers, you know what I mean? So the beats are going to sound dope. We already know that. And actually, I prefer it without features. I know a lot of people love the features, you know what I mean? Legendary features and whatnot. But he could hold his own, bro. He could hold his own when it comes to this rapping shit, right? And I feel like he does not get the credit he deserves when it comes to bars, lyricism, and all that. He's ill, bro. He's ill, and I feel like he's going to show it. On this EP. It's short, 6 tracks, 14 minutes long. But yeah, I'm excited to see what's up with this. But before we get into the video, I need y'all to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, roll 10K subs. Let's go. Post notifications on. With that being said, let's check this out. Alright, first track we got Wicked Race. I think this is the one that he posted a snippet to on his Instagram. But let's check it out.
Yeah, 30 and hotter than ever. I know my spirits made me millions like Conor McGregor.
Okay.
I took the long way, but I never stopped. I rerouted. They quit. The last mile is always the least crowded.
Okay.
Get what I asked for. Fuck who they clap for. My mom is on a second passport. Richie Blackmore. She rocking the deep purple face Rolex. My liver used to be a pool of liquor. Joe Gomez, Villa Honeg in Switzerland just to rejuvenate. Listen to what's not being said. Learn to communicate. The sun's shining. I love rhyming. I took a shot of self-belief. Got in the driver's seat. I'm drunk driving. I'm tongue-tied when I'm talking to myself. That's how great I am. I'm counting my fingers after you shake my hand. Trust issues is what ensues after being fucked over by someone who said they fuck with you. The drugs.
That beat is tough. Hold up.
My fingers after you shake my hand. Trust issues is what ensues after being fucked over by someone who said they fuck with you. The drugs in you got you feeling gas. If you make it to 30, I'll give you 30K in cash. You throwing yash with the Nigerian self. Boogers making apps building Nigerian wealth. If you don't like yourself, then your palace not developed. You lying on my head, I'm rocking Calvin Johnson's helmet. Bitch, I'm still myself, but just a better version. This game is fake, buddy love, like Professor Sherman. Please don't clump us all together, we ain't family, there's no resemblance. I'm in an unhealthy relationship with progress, we both codependents. There's unspoken tension when I take a day off. Can't enjoy the off season, cause I'm thinking about the playoffs. Guess that's the trade-off of being great. I'm stressed, I need pussy, that makes me tap out like Misha Tate. Vacation in Greece and Spain, operation, just keep the faith. My mind and my body and my spirit are moving in one direction like Liam Payne. $11 million in a year without being strange. These dudes got a pond, I got an ocean, I'm being frank. And they trying to keep me hidden, but they cannot see that nothing can stop me. Mr. Moneymaker picked the bill up like Chauncey. And she just want a man to clean the mess up like Bronny. So please do not call me. I'm happily washing in Japanese hot springs. Half of me wants things to move at a quicker pace. The other half wants to put a pause on this wicked race.
Okay, hold up. Nah, he got a lot of bars, bro.
Yeah.
I just wanted to let that ride.
Chomp
The beat is dope.
Body bag.
Nah, he killed that shit, bro. Nah, he killed that shit. Hold up. Yeah, nah, that shit was fire, bro. The beat was tough, bro. I like how he flipped that sample. He's just talking his shit, bro. 30 and hotter than ever. I know my spirits made me millions like Conor McGregor. Yeah, he talks about self-belief as well. I like this line. I took the long way, but I never stopped. I rerouted, right? A lot of people take shortcuts in life, but he took pride in taking the long way, and that's what it is. It took him, I think, 10 years or whatever, right, for him to find success in this music shit. So, but he looks like an overnight success, you know what I mean, to people that never was following his journey and all that. They quit the last mile is always the least crowded. That's some real shit, because a lot of people don't get to reach, I guess, the last mile, right? Life is a marathon where when you're chasing your dreams, journey and whatnot, it's a race, right? And this song's called Wicked Race, so that's facts. The last mile is always the least crowded, right? It's always in the beginning, because everyone starts, but not everyone finishes. So I like that line. A lot of the names, though, bro, going over my head. You know what I mean? Richie Blackmore, Joe Gomez. Yeah, I don't know who these people are, so definitely I know he's creating the scheme, bars and all that type of shit with their names and references and all that type of shit, but going way over my head, you know what I mean? What else did he say? Listen to what's not being said. Learn to communicate. That shit hard. You know what I mean? Because they say, what is it called? I forgot what percent it is, but certain percent of communication is nonverbal, right? It's body language. So learn to what's not being, and then also learn how to read, I guess, people as well, right? Because I guess this can go with being in the business meetings, you know what I mean, with people with more money than you and whatnot. So you definitely got to listen to what's being said and what's not being said, what's being implied, right? So learn to communicate. I like that line right there a lot. The sun's shining. I love rhyming. I took a shot of self-belief. Got in the driver's seat. I'm drunk driving. That's hard, right? Shot. Like you take a shot of liquor or whatever, but he's saying self-belief. But he's in the driver's seat, meaning I'm in the driver's seat of my life, right? I'm drunk driving, drunk off self-belief. So that shit's hard. I fuck with that. I'm tongue-tied when I'm talking to myself. That's how great I am. I'm counting my fingers after you shake my hand. Trust issues is what ensues after being fucked over by someone who said they fuck with you. That's some real shit too, you know what I mean? The drugs in you got you feeling gassed. If you make it to 30, I'll give you 30K in cash. I like that, bro. You know what I mean? Because a lot of the problem everyone had with him is because he was so anti-drugs, you know what I mean? The drug music and whatnot, the lean and all that type of shit that rappers were promoting, he spoke out against it. And he faced a lot of backlash, but it was factual, right? So he's saying the drugs in you got you feeling gassed. If you make it to 30, I'll give you 30K in cash, meaning a lot of you niggas is gonna die before you reach 30, right? And he reached 30, right? Like, he's 30 years old right now and whatnot. So being old is a blessing. Getting older is a blessing, right? So I fuck with that line. You throwing Naish with Nigerian self. Boogie's making apps, building Nigerian wealth. You know what I mean? That's a dope line. His right-hand man and whatnot. If you don't like yourself, then your palate's not developed. Palate's not developed. I don't know what palette means. Palette obviously means like, it's I guess, you know, painters and shit, right? But also, could it be palettes not developed? I don't know exactly what he means by that. She lying on my head. I'm rocking Calvin Johnson's helmet, bitch. I'm still myself, but a better version. The game is fake, buddy. Like Professor Sherman. Yeah, I don't know who Professor Sherman is. A lot of the names, like I said, over my head. But I like this line right here. I'm in an unhealthy relationship with progress. We both co-dependers. There's unspoken tension when I take a day off. I can't enjoy the off season because I'm thinking about the playoffs hard. That's that Mamba mentality, you know what I mean? Kobe's mentality and whatnot. What else did he say? Guess that's a trade-off with being great. I'm stressed. I need pussy that makes me tap out like Miesha Tate. Yeah, I don't know who that is. Vacation in Greece and Spain. Operation Just Keep the Faith. My mind, my body, and my spirit are moving in one direction like Liam Payne. Yeah, I don't know who that is as well. I like this, though. These dudes got a pond. I got the ocean. I'm being frank. I'm being honest. Frank Ocean, you know what I mean? Play on his name. $11 million in a year without being strange. No gimmicks, none of that shit, right? A lot of people become strange just for attention and whatnot, marketing schemes and all that. And they trying to keep me hidden, but they cannot see that nothing can stop me. Mr. Moneymaker, pick the bill up like Chauncey Billups, right? Pick the bill up, get the money. She just want a man to clean her mess up like Bronny. Is that referring to like Bronny James? And I guess, I don't know, the hoes, you know what I mean? OnlyFans hoes and shit like that. I don't know if that's the case, but so please don't call me. I'm happily washing in Japanese hot springs. Half of me wants things to move at a quicker pace. We're all human, right? Deal with we get impatient at times and whatnot. The other half wants to put a pause at this wicked race. I like it, bro. Shit was light work, bro. He killed that shit, no doubt, bro. Track 2, we got Blow the Whistle, produced by Static Selecta. Static Selecta is probably one of my favorite producers, bro. So let's check this out.
Yeah, Static, Chomp 2.5. Just a little something to hold y'all over. Come on. Yeah. okay. Both my parents' course, I took them separately. If we went together, we gon' need another referee. Someone blow the whistle, I'm about to drop a missile. This shit is just a warm-up to the classic I'ma give you in the summer, yeah. Both my parents' course, I took them separately. If we went together, we gon' need another referee. Someone blow the whistle, I'm about to drop a missile. This shit is just a warm-up to the classic I'ma give you in the summer. Okay, respect to the creator, I'm the man though. You know I got my family's well-being in my hands, bro. Luckily I ball, stand tall like who like Tyler. When I took a break, they took it bad like who like Skylar. And you know I'm getting rich off a rap, that's the American way. Couple days in LA, link with big wigs, arrogant taste. Sharing my plate, I let some people have a bite. They weren't satisfied, they bit the hand that fed them. Now I lost my fucking appetite to help. Well, fuck it, cause they did it to themselves. Fuck the fat lady, they just started singing it themselves. I'm in Atlanta at that house, that's when I'm at my best. Bitch, I know my purpose, so I don't believe in accidents. I didn't sit around, I went and got it, no excuses. And I went out on a limb, cause I knew that's where all the fruit is. Truth is, I've been rapping better than my peers. It's been going on for years, man, I'm giving y'all my heart. All I ask for is your ears. Both my parents' course, I took them separately.
Nah, that shit dope. He's talking his shit, bro. And that's another thing is I like rappers that can talk they shit and everything they're saying is factual, right? And that just applies with Russ. So I mess with that, bro. Respect to the creator. I'm the man, though. Meaning, he did his part, right? So that's fire right there. What else did he say? You know, I got my family's well-being in my hands, bro. Luckily, I boss stand tall like who? Like Tyler. When I took a break, they took it bad like who? Like Skylar. Yeah, I don't know who these people are, right? But hold up. Sharing my plate, I let some people have a bite. They weren't satisfied. They bit the hand that fed them. Now I lost my fucking appetite to help. Well, fuck it, because they did it to themselves, right? So talking about you might be a good person, but some people might take your kindness, take advantage of your kindness and whatnot, right? And at that point, you just got to cut people off, right? That are biting the hand that fed them, right? So, and not feel bad about it. So, and that happens when you, the reason you feel bad is because you're a good person as well, right? And that shit just rubs you the wrong way. So you don't want to help nobody else. But that's just life, right? They did it to themselves. Fuck the fat lady. They just started singing themselves. It ain't over till the fat lady sings, right? That phrase or whatever. Bitch, I know my purpose, so I don't believe in accidents. That's a dope line, right? When you're purpose driven, and everything and you align your life to your purpose, everything works perfectly, right? So nothing happens in accidents. It just happens the way you set it out to happen, right? As long as you are following your purpose and whatnot and aligning with it. I didn't sit around. I went and got it. No excuses. I went out on a limb because I know that's where all the fruit is. Truth is, I've been rapping better than my peers. It's been going on for years. Man, I'm going to give y'all my heart. All I ask is for your ears. And that's factual too, right? I feel like he's definitely rapping better than a lot of his peers. I think it was in Chomp 2, he said, best rapper under 30 or whatever. And I think that's factual, bro. Like, in my opinion, if he's not the best, I feel like he's one of the best rappers under 30. You know what I mean? Ain't too many I could name that are rapping like him, bro. So let's keep it going.
If we went together, we gon' need another referee. Someone blow the whistle, I'm about to drop a missile. This shit is just a warm-up to the classic I'ma give you in the summer, yeah. Both my parents' course, I took them separately. If we went together, we gon' need another referee. Someone blow the whistle, I'm about to drop a missile. This shit is just a warm-up to the classic I'ma give you in the summer. Ain't it funny? I've never seen somebody hate on me who had more money.
That's real.
I used to let it get to me, we fighting out the country. That was back when I was smoking skinny white joints, Mason Plumbing. Now I gotta let it bounce off me, Matt McClung. We gotta focus, man. I gave my dogs a bonus, man. This game knows I'm a trailblazer, like RV. This a bonus, man. I don't follow crowds, that's how you get lost. Money's a green monster, and I do not like the Red Sox. I mean, I made it rain. Dak Prescott accountant had a cowboy. He's right, I should have been stopped. True. Fuck the mode under new archetype. I probably made another 1,000 artists go and start tonight, and everything is documented. I got to come up on cameras, and I never had had to sell my soul or move to Los Angeles.
Okay.
Never had to chase clout or do a bunch of weird shit to get the whole fucking world to hear this. All I had to do was meet my parents. Course I took them separately. If we went together, we don't need another referee. Someone blow the whistle. I'm about to drop a missile. This shit is just a warm up to the classic I'ma give you in the summer. Yeah, both my parents. Course I took them separately. If we went together, we gon' need another referee. Someone blow the whistle. I'm about to drop a missile. This shit is just a warm up to the classic I'ma give you in the summer.
This beat is dope too, bro.
Yeah, Chomp 2.5.
Static did his thing.
I do this shit in my sleep, dog. Static selector.
Yeah, now that was a cool one, bro.
Santiago on the way. Yeah.
I think he's dropping that album in the summer too. I don't know exactly when, but nah, he killed that shit, bro. That shit was just dope. I never seen somebody hate on me who had more money, and that's some real shit right there, bro. Right? It's facts. You're never gonna see someone hating on you that's, I guess, doing well than you, right? And I guess it doesn't have to be about money. It could just be about success as well, right? In your field or whatever. It's always going to be someone that is beneath you that envies you and wants your spot. So that's some real shit, right? I used to let it get to me, and he definitely did. We fighting out the country. That was back when I was smoking skinny white joints. Mason Plumlee, the basketball player, right? Yeah, you just gotta, once you realize that, bro, that the hate comes from people that aren't doing well than you, you realize to not pay it no mind, right? You don't give a fuck about it no more. What else did he say? I don't follow crowds. That's how you get lost. That's some real shit right there, right? Because think about it. If you're in a crowd, you're gonna get lost, right? Especially if you and your friends or whatever are traveling together. You could get lost in a crowd, right? But also, like, in life as well. If you follow a crowd, if you follow the road most traveled, right, and that everyone's going, you ain't gonna get nowhere, right? That's how you get lost. You don't achieve shit. You gotta follow the road less traveled and whatnot, right? And most of the time, it's going to be alone. It's going to be a lonely journey and whatnot. You know what I mean? To get where you want to go. So I love lines like this. You know what I mean? Because there's a lot of wisdom behind it, and it just applies to his life in his journey in becoming an artist and all that. What else did he say? Fuck the mold, I'm the new archetype. I probably made another 1,000 artists go and start tonight. And that's another thing. He did influence the game when it comes to ownership, you know what I mean? Being independent, and all that, right? I'm not saying he was the only artist that did that, because there were other artists before him. But I feel like he took it a step further and put so many people on game, right? So he's right about that shit, bro. And everything is documented. I got to come up on cameras, and I never had to sell my soul or move to Los Angeles. And that's dope too right there, right? He did it his own way. Never had to chase clout and do a bunch of weird shit like a lot of the other rappers were doing, right? To get the whole fucking world to hear this. All I had to do was be me, authentic, right? And I think that's one of the reasons why I mess with him, bro. I rock with him, you know what I mean? So that was a cool one, bro. Track 3 is Buckle Up Freestyle, produced by Havoc. I think this is the one where Nas cleared the sample.
Yeah, buckle
I think he made a
up,
tweet about this.
I should've, yeah. First time on a Havoc beat. Legendary.
Maybe it is.
Okay, I'm just trying to close the gap between me and my soul. I'm trapped inside my self-perception cage. I say, Russ, come out, no snap. I've grown attached to holding back. I'm hoping that I'm over that, because I noticed that I've been swinging for defenses with a broken bat. But the overlap between my dreams and real life is astounding. For example, I made $50 million and I'm not rounding, but I'm sounding like I'm bragging about my paper, Michael Scott. But that's some bullshit. They say Russell's tripping, Michael's final shot. Oh well, so be it. Heart was cold at the reheated. Santiago made it to the pyramids, performed in Egypt. Know y'all seen it. If y'all didn't, what's that say about the media? They tripping on the internet, and I do not use Expedia. I got the private travel agent concierge on Saudi Air. I'm taking pictures with the flight attendant. She said I'll be there. Where? At your show. I said it's 20,000 people, so unless you front row, I probably wouldn't see you. That's just how it goes. I play this game on classic mode until the casket closed. The road to success is under construction. destruction and I drove all over the traffic cones. Down the rabbit hole of overthinking paths I chose. But I can't go back, that's why I can't relax. I'm playing whack-a-mole with problems and I'm lacking speed. No wonder I drank rapidly. Passing weed, the pounds were limitless. I was copping masterpiece, the strategy was apathy. But luckily I slipped up. I called myself out on my bullshit. Luckily I picked up. I mixed up my confidence with all my insecurities. I've been securing the whole family, but who's securing me? I know I'm bleeding and the band-aid ain't gon' cut it for this cut. I know my shadow's been behind the wheel. I should've buckled up. Oh no.
This was cool, bro. What was this? A dope vibe? You know what I mean? Reflection. Now that was cool, bro. That was pretty chill. You know what I mean? Beat was chill and whatnot. Hold up, few lines. I'm just trying to close the gap between me and my soul. I'm trapped inside my self-perception cage. I say, Russ, come out. No, it's snapped. I've grown attached to holding back. Okay. Now that's dope line. It's reflection. This track, he was doing a lot of reflecting, right? I'm hoping that I'm over that because I noticed that I've been swinging for the fences with a broken bat. But the overlap between my dreams and real life is astounding. For example, made $50 million and I'm not routing. I'm sounding like I'm bragging about my paper, Michael Scott. Like I said, a lot of these people that he's referencing, over my head. I don't know who, so I can't catch the reference and whatnot. But that's some bullshit. They say Russell's tripping. Michael's final shot, I think he said, right? Oh well, so be it. Heart was cold, had to reheat it. Santiago made it to the pyramids, performed in Egypt. Know y'all seen it. If y'all didn't, what's that say about the media? That's real shit, right? I think he's the first one to perform at the pyramids, right? So that says a lot about him. And the crazy thing is, bro, he's been doing sold out shows, you know what I mean? Internationally for the longest. And he doesn't get that much media coverage, right? About it. How big of an artist he is and all that, right? But usually the internet doesn't be talking about it too, right? Because a lot of the shit that goes trending and all that is fake shit anyway, right? So I say that to say that he's actually a big artist, but a lot of people will pretend that he's not, right? You know what I mean? They always make the joke or whatever saying, I can't name 5 Russ songs or whatever, you know what I mean, and shit like that. But it just shows their ignorance, or you know what, and all that. So when clearly he's big in the real life, he said internet and real life is different or whatever on a tweet before. So, and that's some real shit right there, right? Internet is people's, I guess, false reality or whatever. But what else did he say? Talking about how flight attendant and shit. I like this line right here. The road to success is under construction. I drove all over the traffic cones, down the rabbit hole of overthinking. I chose, but I can't go back. That's why I can't relax. I'm playing whack-a-mole with problems. I'm lacking speed. No wonder I drink rapidly. Passing weed pounds were limitless. I was copping masterpiece. The strategy was apathy. Luckily, I slicked up. So yeah, I'll fuck with it, bro. But chorus, I mixed up my confidence with all my insecurities. I've been securing my whole family, but who's securing me? I know I'm bleeding, but a band-aid ain't gonna cut it for this cut. I like that wordplay right there, right? Cut it won't do good, you know what I mean, for this cut. But yeah, taking care of his family, but who gonna take care of him? You know what I mean? And I guess I mixed up my confidence with all my insecurities. So he's just been dealing with shit and whatnot, right? I know my shadow's been behind the wheel. I should have buckled up. Shadow's been behind the wheel. So I guess the shadow, you know what I mean, is taking control of his life, right? And whatnot. So I fuck with it, bro. Let's keep it going. Track 4 is easy. This one's produced by Alchemist.
Chomp 2.5. We're back. Alchemist. Classic shit. I got a flight in about an hour, but it's all good. It's a jet. Yeah. Come on, man. I gave my 20s to the dream like Nivea. Created my own kingdom, all these hooks and verses, all the bridge to Terabithia. Kicked so many women to the curb, I hurt my tibia. Big body Bentley, call that shit Mr. Olympia. Rising up the ranks, but I ain't do it for insignias. A kid inside the candy shop, there's so many Olivias, so oblivious. I remember feeling rich at $5.50. Absolute vodka out the Dixie cup. Now I got a Porsche, logos a horse, baby, giddy up. I know that I'm close to a Billy like I'm Phineas. Cynthia, gotta check for rats under my rug, set up my lineage. Should still be getting cash when I'm done. I'm the one, Thomas Anderson. Alchemist is chopping up the samples and I'm handing in the classic, this the formula. Gotta turn your back to the crowd to lead the orchestra. Like Chomp 2.5, they don't wanna pass the torch to you. If we don't get along, then I'ma probably keep it short with you.
Hold up.
Gotta turn your back to the crowd to lead the orchestra. Like Chomp 2.5, they don't wanna pass the torch to you. If we don't get along, then I'ma probably keep it short with you. I know I'm connected to the source, I'm a sorcerer. Flight to California, I'm in and out. I don't even got beef, but LA's feeling different now. I'd rather be home in my zone, drinking kale shots, dummy. I don't never gotta leave, I'm getting mailbox money. Running M's up, they tried to keep me down, they should've kept up. Whatever I asked for, God replies yes, Russ. Knew I was a king at 21, life like the divas. India, I just got that they treated me like I'm V-Rock. Crickets from all my challenges, look at what self-belief got. I don't beef with my brothers, we not the Gallaghers. We got bigger walls that we wonder if we can just run right through them. You losing the bigger picture, you're living life way too zoomed in. I'm winning, business is booming, regardless how this game treats me. People in the league know I can hoop, Michael.
Alright, hold up.
Wonder if we can just run right through them. You losing the bigger picture, you're living life way too zoomed in. I'm winning, business is booming, regardless how this game treats me. People in the league know I can hoop, Michael Beasley. I'm the only person in this world who can defeat me. I'm focused on self-improvement, the rest of the shit is easy.
He killed that shit, bro. A lot of dope one-liners, bro.
The rest of this shit is easy. Chomp 2.5, showing y'all yet again you cannot fuck with me. How y'all want it? It's a different level. You want raps, you want R&B, what do you want? That's all, man. It's platinum either way.
Nah, he's talking his shit, bro. Even in the outro, bro, he's talking his shit. Nah, I fuck with that one, bro. This shit was dope. The beat was fire, bro. Nah, the beat was fire. Hold up. Which lines were they, bro? Getting cash when I'm done. I like this one. This is a jam right here, bro. Got to turn your back to the crowd to lead the orchestra. That's hard right there, bro. That's really hard right there, right? The conductor or whatever, right? When they lead the orchestra or whatever, they got their back turned to the crowd, right? So I guess we could go into the same line that he said before, talking about not following the crowd or whatever, right? Or not paying no mind to the crowd to lead something as large as an orchestra, you know what I mean, where everyone got their eyes on you. So just don't pay no noise to that, you know, whatnot, I guess, right? Focus on the orchestra, not the crowd. I guess that's what he's saying. So focus on your craft, not the noise that comes with it, right? Light your own fire if they don't want to pass the torch to you. I like that line too, right there. He always has like these lines where he says, "They didn't open the door for me, so I went and made my own home," or some shit like that, right? They didn't offer a seat at the table, so I made my own table or whatever. You know what I mean? So talking about you don't gotta wait for people to do something for you. You could take action in your own life and do it yourself. And I like that mentality a lot, right? So and the thing about me is I love when certain rappers come up with different ways to say the same shit, right? So it just shows creativity and whatnot. If we don't get along, then I'm probably keep it short with you. I know I'm connected to the source. I'm a sorcerer. You know what I mean? Sorcerer, magic, and whatnot. So wizards and all that type of shit. So that's cool right there, right? The wordplay, sorcerer. What else did he say? I don't even got beef, but LA's different now. Oh yeah, flight to California. I'm in and out. It's about business, right? I'm not there to have a good time or whatever. I don't even got beef, but LA's different now. I'd rather be home in my zone drinking kale shots, dummy. I don't I don't ever gotta leave. I'm getting mailbox money, running M's up. They try to keep me down. They should have kept up. Whatever I asked for, God replies yes, Russ. That's dope. Knew I was a king at 21. Like, what did he say? Like Vlad Divac or whatever. The Kings player, right? That rocked 21 in the early 2000s, right? I think that's who he's referring to. But Sacramento Kings, you know what I mean? But I was a king at 21, referring to his jersey number and all that. So that's a dope line. India, I just got back. They treated me like Vera. I don't know who Vera is. Cricket's from all my challengers, right? Cricket is a game, right? A game that's played out there, you know what I mean, in India and whatnot. But also, cricket's meaning like silence from all my challengers as well. So that's a dope line right there, bro. Look at where self-belief got. I don't beef with my brothers. We not Gallagher's. We got bigger walls that we wonder if we can just run through right through them. I like this line right here too. Another hard line. You losing the bigger picture when your life way too zoomed in. That's tough, bro. I'm winning. Business is moving regardless how the game treats me. People in the league know I can hoop. Michael Beasley, right? He's out the league, but a lot of people in the league know he can hoop, right? So talking about a lot of people in this rap shit, the other rappers you guys look up to, they definitely know he can rap, right? And they definitely co-signed him and all that. And he has their respect, right? He was on a Black Thought album, bro. So the fact that Black Thought put him on his album, right, speaks volumes to who he is as a rapper. I'm the only person in this world who can defeat me. I'm focused on self-improvement. The rest of the shit is easy, dog. Dope, bro. I like it. I like that beat a lot, too. That's probably one of my favorite beats so far. Track 5, Reflection, produced by Boy Wonder. Let's see what's up.
Yeah. Back with Boy Wonder.
They
Chomp
always make
2.5.
hits, bro. Him and Boy Wonder.
They say the best way to complain about something is to make your own, so that's what I'll do. Santiago on the way, but until then, let me bar y'all up real quick. Listen. Yeah. Beats from Boy Wonder, this shit got me reminiscing. Used to dream about the life I'm living. I need a minute, but I rarely get a second to put me first. Fucked a lot of women, but I chalk it up as research. Told her I need head first. I can't just jump in feet first. Like before I look forward, can you throw that thing in reverse? 100 in a day off of hoodies, hats, and t-shirts. The truth doesn't need to be rehearsed. That's why I speak first and think later. Developed a thick layer. Built a great wall of me, professional bricklayer. Intentional risk taker, successional hit maker. Safe to say it's in my nature, boy, like Rick.
Alright, hold up. I like
I
that.
need head
I like
first.
that
I
melody
can't just
part.
jump in feet first. Like before I look forward, can you throw that thing in reverse? 100 in a day off of hoodies, hats, and t-shirts. The truth doesn't need to be rehearsed. That's why I speak first and think later. Developed a thick layer. Built a great wall of me, professional bricklayer. Intentional risk taker, successional hit maker. Safe to say it's in my nature, boy, like Ric Flair, Liz Taylor. The way that most of y'all are dead late on me. Lost 30 pounds, but I still had dead weight on me. Press play on me, you'll hear the future. That was 2012. Email sent to bloggers off my parents' computer. Could've played it cooler, but I knew I'm too dope, boy. To fly under wraps, radar didn't lose hope, boy. Flew past the pigeons and the planes, I'm on Pluto, boy. Talking to the moon like I'm Bruno, boy. Spending 20K a night in Montenegro. Underage Adriatic dollars doesn't stop the family drama, though. I hate theatrics. I'm just a Libra trying to balance it all. 5'6", but I never met a challenge too tall. Who called? Steve Stout, who called? Sky Storch, I got 4 heads of radio on deck like Tom York. Old flames trying to creep back up. Stay put, caught her running up the hills in LA like Kate Bush. Wait, look, I'm the truth, these rappers feeding you lies. Talking to God feels like I'm really talking to me in disguise. Yeah, I grant my own wishes cause I think I can. See, my life is just a reflection of who I think I am.
Yeah, bro, come on, bro. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Nah, this is dope. That shit is fucking dope, bro. Nah, he killed that shit. I like that beat a lot too, bro. Nah, he killed this shit, bro. This shit got me reminiscing. Used to dream about the life I'm living. I need a minute, but I rarely get a second to put me first. And that's what happens, you know what I mean, when everyone depends on you. fucked a lot of women, but I chalk it up as research. That shit is funny as fuck right there. What else did he say? 100 in a day off hoodies, hats, and t-shirts. So flexing, you know what I mean? 100 grand and whatnot. The truth doesn't need to be rehearsed. That's a big line right there, right? The lie needs to be rehearsed. That's why I speak first and think later. I like the whole melody he had going right here, you know what I mean? Developed a thick layer, built a great wall of me. Professional bricklayer, intentional risk taker, successional hit maker. Safe to say, it's in my nature, boy. Like Ric Flair. I know Ric Flair, but I don't get the nature boy part reference. You know what I mean? But built a great wall of me. Professional bricklayer, I guess, refers to that like quote or whatever. You know what I mean? You build a wall one brick at a time and whatnot until you have a full wall and all that type of shit. The way most of y'all are dead laid on me, lost 30 pounds, but still had dead weight on me, right? So lost 30 pounds, but the dead weight, I guess, more so relationships you got to cut off and whatnot, you know what I mean? Or even just mental stress and all that type of shit that you just got to let go, right? Press play on me, you'll hear the future. That was 2012. Email sent to bloggers off my parents' computer. So he's been chasing this dream since 2012, bro, right? Even further back, I guess. But he's just talking about like what he did to get where he's at. That a lot of people don't know about. Could have played it cooler, but I knew I'm too dope, boy. Too fly to. Did he say too fly under rap radar? Didn't lose hope, boy. Or I don't know exactly what he said. This lyric doesn't make sense, but basically he's saying he was too fly to fly under rap radars, but he didn't lose hope, right? Rap radar also could refer to like the interview radio show or whatever the case may be, you know what I mean? To pass the pigeons and the planes, I'm on Pluto, boy. Talking to the moon like I'm Bruno, boy. To the moon like I'm Bruno. Shouldn't it be Bruno Mars? I think. I don't know. I don't get that line right there. But spending 20K a night at Montenegro at the Adriatic. Dollars doesn't stop the family drama, though. I hate theatrics, right? It doesn't solve all the problems. You know what I mean? It's money is nice, but what's the cost of having all that money when your family ain't in order? You know what I mean? And it causes more dysfunction and all that. I'm just a Libra trying to balance it all. You know what I mean? Libra, it's basically scale, the sign or whatever, right? So trying to balance it all. Scale, balance. 5'6", but I never met a challenge too tall. I like that line right there. Who calls Steve Stapp? Who calls Scott Storch? I got 4 heads of radio on deck like Tom York. Yeah, I don't know who that is. What else did he say? Wait, look, I'm the truth. These rappers feeding you lies. That's another real shit right there, right? Talking to God really feels like I'm talking to me in disguise. I like that line too. Yeah, I grant my own wishes because I think I can. See, my life is just a reflection of who I think I am. That's a big one right there. I mean, who I know I am, right? Not who I think I am. So that's a big thing, bro. And everything starts with a thought, you know what I mean? Your reality gets formed off of thought. So he got a lot of life gems in his music, bro. And that's another thing. Another reason why I fuck with Russ heavy, too. It's just the life gems in his shit, right? It's all a bunch of spiritual talk and whatnot. And it's basically a lot of the books he read that he puts those, and he applied those books to his life, you know what I mean, to get where he's at, and then he puts it in the music and whatnot. So I'll fuck with that shit, bro. So track 6, final track is Perfectionist, Ninth Wonder, and he's always killed. You know what I mean? Ninth Wonder always kills the productions whenever they both do tracks together. Momentum as well as Salute, both were fire, bro. So I know this one's gonna be dope.
Yeah. I gotta let this one breathe a little bit. Ninth Wonder. Chomp 2.5. Yeah. I'm a recovering perfectionist, a self-destructive specialist. My 30-second session with my therapist is evidence that I can't see I've made it. I'm like D. Brown, wow. I got a couple chapters I'm ashamed to read out loud. I'm working on it though, I'm trying to be more patient with myself. I rob myself of so much joy, I'm making payments to myself. I'm still in debt though, need to take my coat off, settle in, ignore the dress code. I know that the hardest step is walking past my threshold. I'm in my Depeche mode, trying to just enjoy the silence, it's so hard to let go. Once I do, I'm free. I know it's me versus me. I know it's not your job to reaffirm what I believe. I'm working on becoming the person I clearly need, so I don't look for what I lack in someone else. I see that I'm still in the in-between, but finally I voluntarily been taking care of me. Was rarely there for me. My inner child scared of me. I punished him unfairly. We need more solidarity. I don't care about the people who base skills on popularity. When I can close my eyes and see myself, then I'll have clarity. I love the women who are in my life, especially Sarah Lee. This industry's primarily fake. You can deny it, but you silent publicly, but showing love to me in private. All my wounds have told a story. All the laughs and money hide them. It's a shame the only language people speak sometimes is violence, but I don't got pity for people that play themselves. The bed they say is uncomfortable is the same bed that they made themselves. I'm showing love, they hate themselves. You cannot give them anything they haven't already gave themselves. You cannot save somebody if they simply don't want to save themselves. I should have known what time it was. The stab in the back don't hurt us when you turn and see whose knife it was. I'm just trying to find the love, looking everywhere but within.
Bro.
A white rapper is a fraction of the air that I'm in. And outside of from the jump, it took a minute to hit me. Why would I try to fit in with the industry that don't fit me? This is simply testimonial. Slowly pull back the layers and get down to who I am, because my fear is a container of my greatness. I hate this. Wait, this is just a test of patience. The pain from all my mistakes is just something I need more grace with. My bruises became my muses. My pain had multiple uses. Went from fuck y'all to forget y'all, from middle fingers to deuces.
Nah, I like that one too, bro.
Yeah, Chomp 2.5, Ninth Wonder, from Winston-Salem to Atlanta.
Nah, he killed this shit, bro. I liked it, bro. I liked it a lot. Hold up. Nah, he said a lot of shit on this, bro. I like how he was changing his flow up and whatnot, right? Cadence and all that. But nah, he's talking his shit, bro. That real shit on this one. What he said, I got a couple chapters I'm ashamed to read out loud. I'm working on it though. I'm trying to be more patient with myself. I rob myself of so much joy. I'm making payments to myself. I'm still in debt though, right? So usually when you're just constantly thinking about work, you know what I mean, chasing your dreams and all that, you could just lose sight, you know what I mean, of the joyful moments and everything, right? So, and then once all that passes by, you're filled with regret and all this type of shit, right? So, talking about he's trying to, I guess, undo or heal the wounds or whatever per se, right? That he brought upon himself and all that, right? But it's still a process, right? Need to take my coat off, settle in, ignore the dress code. I know the hardest step is walking past my threshold. They say trying to just enjoy the silence. It's so hard to let go. Once I do, I'm free. I know it's me versus me. I know it's not your job to reaffirm what I believe. That's some real shit right there, bro. I'm working on becoming the person I clearly need, so I don't look for what I lack in someone else I see. That's hard right there. So I don't look for what I lack in someone else, right? And that's something a lot of people do. Whatever they lack, they look for in other people, right? I see that I'm still in the in-between. Finally, I voluntarily been taking care of me, was rarely there for me. My inner child scared of me. I punished him unfairly. We need more solidarity. So going back to, you know what I mean, robbing himself of so much joy and whatnot, right? Hurting his inner child and all this. And that just comes with just being so, I guess, goal-oriented, right? And just being so ambition-driven, I guess, right? I like this line a lot, right? This shit is true. I don't care about people who base skills off popularity. And I feel like that's what a lot of people do, bro. A lot of y'all, bro, be thinking whoever's popular means that they're the most skillful and whatnot. And that's further from the truth, bro, right? When I can close my eyes and see myself, then I have clarity. I love the women who are in my life, especially Sarah Lee, The industry's primarily fake. You can't deny it. That's real shit. But you silent publicly, showing love to me in private. That's, you see, fakeness right there, right? Could be talking about rappers. Could be talking about radio guys. All of that. I don't know who he's specifically talking to, but that's just how the business goes, right? Hollywood, entertainment industry, all of that shit is just fake, right? All my wounds have a story to tell. Have told a story. I like that right there, right? All the laughs and the money hit him. It's a shame the only language people speak sometimes is violence. I don't got pity for people that play themselves. The bed they say uncomfortable is the same bed they made themselves. You lay in the same bed you make, or whatever that saying is, right? That's true. So you have no one to blame but yourself. I'm showing love. They hate themselves. You can't give them anything they haven't already gave themselves. You can't save somebody if they simply don't want to save themselves. This is some true shit, you know what I mean? I should have known what time it was. The stab in the back don't hurt. It's when you turn and see whose knife it was. That's hard right there, right? That's what hurts you more, being betrayed by someone you trusted, than the actual stab wound, right? I'm just trying to find love looking everywhere, but within, that's tough right there, right? Sometimes you gotta, in order to find love, you gotta find self-love, right? And whatnot. You can't find love without loving yourself first, right? So that's really dope. A white rapper is a fraction of the era that I'm in. I'm an outsider from the jump. It took a minute to hit me. Why would I try to fit in with an industry that don't fit me, right? So that's some real shit right there. White rapper is a fraction of the era that I'm in. So I guess, and that's another thing about him, you know what I mean? Although he, a lot of people classify him, you know what I mean, in the white rapper box and whatnot. I don't view him as that, you know what I mean? He's like one of the few, I guess, white rappers that I feel like doesn't use. There's rappers that are white and there's white rappers, right? I feel like he's just a rapper that's white. You know what I mean? He doesn't use that his skin color or whatever to sell records. Some people be doing that shit, you know what I mean? And I think that's why I got a lot of respect for him too. This is simply testimonial. Slowly pull back the layers and get down to who I am, because my fear is a container of my greatness. On the opposite side of fear, right? Fear is the container of greatness, right? You open the container, that's where greatness is. So you gotta overcome fear, I guess, right? I hate this. Wait, this is just a test of patience. The pain from all my mistakes is something I need more grace with. My bruises became my muses. My pain had multiple uses. Went from fuck y'all to forget y'all. From middle fingers to deuces. Right? So, dope, bro. I like it. I like it a lot. Every track, bro. Every track was just dope as hell. I think my favorite track's gotta be Perfectionist, Reflection, and I'll go Wicked Race, bro. Like, all three of those were my favorite. You know what I mean? Definitely gotta spin it back a few times and whatnot. But yeah, he killed this shit, bro. I can't wait to see what he does with his album too. You know what I mean? Santiago. But yeah, Russ killed this shit. Nah, he definitely delivered, bro. Production was dope by all the producers. You know what I mean? And I like how it's this short, right? 6-track EP, just him rapping. Some songs had choruses, others didn't. It was just a straight verse. But yeah, he had witty lines, bro. Gem-filled lines. You know what I mean? One-liners, bars, all that. Wisdom, all that type of shit. So this shit was a cool track, cool EP and all that to keep us satisfied until the album. But let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section and all that. If you all enjoyed this reaction video, be sure to leave a like if you like, leave a comment if you like, share the video. I appreciate all the support. And with that being said, I'm gonna see you on the next one. I'm out. Peace.